Okay, guys, after chugging almost half a water bottle, I am back. In the last episode, we talked to Kodamine, and we regurgitated a lot of information we already knew while learning a few things. I think that's the best way to sum up the episode. Um, anyways, let's just get into it. Excuse me. I leave the church. Behind me, Saber will die when she obtains the Holy Grail. You know what that means, don't you, Miyashiro? Priest asks as if confirming it. The priest is looking down at me from the doorway. Saber will die if she obtains the Holy Grail. I already know that. Saber's goal is to obtain the Holy Grail, and she doesn't want the Grail's power. Once she obtains the Holy Grail, nothing will bind her. She will be freed from her situation, frozen on the verge of death. We know! Like, okay, I didn't try to let it irritate me last episode that we were just getting told a lot of the same information over again that we spent, like, literally the episode right before it already talking about. Oh my gosh. Okay, she wants to leave the room. Hang on. Anyway, yeah, I tried to not let it bother me that we just redid a lot of exposition, but seriously, this entire paragraph is what we've talked about like 3 times now. Anyway, what's wrong? You're not the type to give that kind of warning, are you? I was just happy that you were supporting Saber. I am warning you out of kindness. Saber will disappear when she obtains the Holy Grail. If you wish to be with her, you should give up the Holy Grail. That's even more of a contradiction. I won't be able to keep Saber here if I don't have the Holy Grail. You do not need to rely on the Holy Grail. It's just like that servant we are talking about. If you want to keep Saber, all you have to do is feed her souls. Don't play with me. I can't do that. I glare at the priest. I see. That is too bad. You must not even care about my glare as the priest is laughing. Then your only hope is the contents of the Holy Grail. Even if your servant does not wish it, all you have to do is keep one command spell. Your wish will be granted that way. The priest is saying that it doesn't matter if Saber doesn't want it, that if I am a master, I can just force Saber to drink using the power of the command spell. Oh, did I offend you? Don't glare at me so much. That was just a warning. Well, you could also respect Saber's choice. It is her life. We have no right to say anything about it. Amen, brother. I shall investigate that servant tomorrow. Come here again if you feel like it. The door to the church closes. Looking up at the church, I grit my teeth, telling myself I will never come here again. I crossed the Moonlit Bridge. This is the place where I walked with Saber. At that time, I was just looking at the scenery, not thinking about anything. Saber will die if she obtains the Holy Grail. You know what that means, Miyashiro. No. I know without him telling me. Why is everything so complicated? Saber must not obtain the Holy Grail. What is the only thing that can save her? If you wish to be with her, you should give up the Holy Grail. If you do that... I can't do that. Even if I accepted that, Saber wouldn't. She would rather disappear than do such things. She would disappear and repeat this kind of war. Then keep one command spell. That way your wish shall be granted. Damn, shut up, you shitty priest. I stop and punch at the rails of shaking off the command spell. Hard steel sound echoes through the night. That's the only sound around here. There's no people nor cars around. Damn, why am I even thinking about it? I lean on the rails and spit it out. I know I should just ignore Kodamine's opinion, but his words had a charm that made me unable to ignore them. What did I want to do, and what was I trying to fight for? First it was to end the Holy Grail War. When did that purpose fade away and become secondary? Was it when I was obstinate about fighting by myself? Was it when I decided to cooperate with Saber after I painfully realized how powerless I was? Or is it from that time I made a sword for her, after that night in the ruins? I'm just trying to deceive myself with all that. I don't even need to think about it. Back then, when I met her in the moonlight in that shed, my mind was already made up. But that would have been fine. If I hadn't found out because of the dreams, this probably would have ended before I knew it. But I found out. I couldn't leave her alone, and I decided I didn't want to lose her. I want to stay like this. I want to keep watching her smile. Ow. The girl watching the sunset alone on that hill of swords. My chest hurts thinking back to it. She never had time that was her own. I just don't like that. Kuritsugu said we shouldn't let girls cry. I think a smiling face is much better than a crying one. That's why I was irritated when Saber wasn't smiling. When I told her to smile, she said it was better if she saw me smiling. It's like seeing stars through a telescope that you can never reach. Damn it. I look up at the night sky, looking up at the star I can never reach. Drip. An unnoticed tear falls down my cheek. I like her. I say to no one. However dull I am, I have to admit it. There's nothing I can do about it. I like her so much that I can cry for no reason. Welcome back. You were pretty late. And then Tosaka is standing in the doorway. Tosaka, why are you... Let's talk inside. Come in. You seem tired. She takes my arm without asking me and starts to walk. And takes me to her room. Here's some tea. It must have been cold outside. She says so rather bluntly, but she's thoughtful. Yeah, thanks. Honestly, I appreciated the hot tea. It's about an hour to the neighboring town. Since I walk slowly, my body is freezing cold. So, did you go to Kirei's place? She asked me directly. I see, so Tosaka knew all along. But she didn't even stop me, just waited for me to come home and prepared me some tea. I made up my mind, and I appreciate Tosaka's thoughtfulness. That must be why. Yeah, I did. I had something I wanted to ask him. I reply honestly, not hiding anything. I see. I won't ask what you went to do. That's fine with you, right? Yeah, it wasn't anything too useful either, I agree. I just confirmed the situation. I see. Well, I'm surprised that Saber isn't a complete servant yet. It's like a pet joke that the strongest servant is the least complete. Yeah, Saber shouldn't have become a servant. I nod. That's a surprise. Maybe you and Archer could have gone along. He said the same thing you did. Eh? Archer, you mean... Yeah, Archer said he regrets it, so he doesn't want Saber to experience the same thing. Why would he worry about Saber? Didn't he hate her? That's true, but I think he might have been a knight with some connection to Saber. He was obviously going easy when he first fought Saber, right? I suspected after that. Really? But it didn't seem like Saber recognized him. Is that so? But Saber was the king, right? So she can't have known all of her people, and there's also the possibility that she's forgotten him. Hey now, we'll never get anywhere if you start saying things like that. She sees him and doesn't recognize him. I think that means she doesn't know him. That might not be true. According to legend, there were many knights that got chased out of Camelot. He might have been one of them. If he was hiding his identity because of Saber, that would make sense. Tosaka's actively talking to me. Is she trying to care for me? I don't think it's having much effect, but she's a nice girl. She's usually merciless, but she tries to help people when they're weakened. And so we drink tea together for a while. She must have run out of patience as she looks at me seriously. So, what do you want to do, Shiro? I'll go on a date tomorrow. I can't think of anything else. Oh, that just... Yo, let's go! I'm down. I'm excited. I can't think of anything else, and I already decided so on my way home. And then... Where did that solemn atmosphere go? After making a really rude face, Tosaka... Water's good. Burst into laughter. Hold on. I wasn't ready for that. That's great. That's so amazingly selfish, Shiro. Damn it, now that I think about it calmly, I should have known that this was going to happen. I'm such an idiot. Shut up. What's wrong with being selfish? I know this isn't the right time, but I won't let you interfere. No, Shiro. You're too funny. Tosaka hits my back, holding her stomach. Gah. This could be the worst treatment I've taken so far. Oh, this art for her. has not been used enough. That's so cute. Oh, I'm laughing my heart out. She tries to catch her breath. That's good for you. It's not funny at all for me. I complain. Then, do your best on the date. I like you guys. Tosaka says so. Her attitude completely changed. And, yeah, I will. I managed to reply. That was a real surprise attack. If she says that kind of thing with that kind of expression, all I can do is nod. I return to my room. Saber is still asleep and the mansion is quiet, like nothing has happened. It was raining today, but what will the weather be like tomorrow? Looking up at the moving clouds, I step out of character and wish for it to be sunny tomorrow. Moonlight 1 or I don't know. But with that being said, this is going to be a slightly shorter episode, mostly because last time was a much longer episode than I had intended. And my voice is incredibly tired, so I want to record at least one more. Honestly, I thought that I'd be able to sit down and then maybe finish this in 1 or 2 more recording sessions, and I usually record about 3 episodes at a time. I don't think that's gonna happen, and I'm not mad about that. It's just unexpected. I kind of thought we were gearing up for the climax, and we were about to go into it and everything. But you know what? I am a-okay with the way that this is going. So, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.